Hello everyone and welcome to this video where I'm going to work out some of the questions that I gave you during the last lesson. I have already worked out question 10 here, okay? And the first question that I would like to work out together is on page 11, question number 4, over here. So, James is 6 and his sister Naomi is 10. Their parents decided to give them holiday spending money in the ratio of their ages. Question A. What is the ratio of James' age to Naomi's age? So, their ages are 6 and 10. So what we're going to do is write the title. So James is to Naomi, and the ratio, their ages are 6 and 10. 6 under James, 10 under Naomi. Now we need to simplify that, division by 2, which will end up with 3:5. Question B. If altogether they have 40 euro, how much do they each get? So now we have a ratio, 3:5. We have 40 euros and we need to divide this 40 euros into this ratio, into 3:5. So the first thing to do is add up the numbers in the ratio. So 3 plus 5 is equal to 8. We need to find one part. So one part is equal to the amount that we're going to share, which is 40 in this case, division by the total number of parts, which is 8. So 40 division by 8, which is equal to 5 euro. So each part is 5 euro. Now, James is going to get 3 parts, while Naomi is going to get 5 parts. Each part represents 5 euro. So James, 3 parts times 5, because each part is equal to 5 euro. So James is going to get 15 euros, while Naomi, she's going to get 5 parts, and each part is equal to 5 euro. So she's going to get 25 euro. We can add these together, 25 plus 15, which is equal to 40. So that is how we check that we have worked out correctly. Now let's go to question 7. The angles in a triangle are in the ratio 2:3:4. Work out the size of each angle. Now, in this question we are dividing the sum of the angles of a triangle. And we know that the sum of the angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So these three angles together add up to 180 degrees. So we are going to divide 180 degrees into the ratio of 2:3:4. Okay? So again, the first thing to do is that we need to add up the numbers in the ratio. So 2 plus 3 plus 4, which is equal to 10. So we have 10 total parts. Now we're going to find the value of one part. So we need to divide 180 division by 10. 180 on 10, which is equal to 18 degrees. Now it's time to find out the value of each angle. So we know that each part is equal to 18 degrees. Let's say that angle 1 has 2 parts, so 2 times 18. Angle 2 has 3 parts, so 3 times 18. And angle 3 has 4 parts, so 4 times 18. So 2 times 18 is equal to 36 degrees. 3 times 18 is equal to 54 degrees. And 4 times 18 is equal to 72 degrees. So that is how we have divided 180 degrees, the sum of the angles in a triangle, into this ratio. Question 8. A box contains oranges and lemon slices in the ratio 2:5. There are 35 slices in the box. How many orange slices are in the box? So here we are only asked to find the orange slices. Okay? We are not also asked to find the lemon, how many lemon slices are there, only the orange slices. And we work out exactly the same. Okay? So we know that the ratio of orange slices is to lemon slices is of 2:5. So 2:5. The first thing to do is to add these two together. Okay? 2 plus 5. So we have the total number of parts. Total parts on 2 plus 5, which is equal to 7. Now we need to find the value of one part. So one part is equal to 35 all over 7, which is equal to 5. Now he asked us only for orange slices. Orange slices, we have two parts, and each part is 2. So we need to multiply 2 times 5, which is equal to 10 orange slices. Okay? Let's move on to the next page. I already worked out question 9, and I'm going to work out question 10 and 11. Let's start from question 10. So, Sue and Hannah share a pack of 40 pence in the ratio of their ages. Sue is 9 and she gets 18 pence. How old is Hannah? Now this question is a little bit different, okay? It's not about we have a quantity and we need to share it between two persons here, okay? It's more about problem involving ratios. So let's start with the ratio. We have two girls, so Sue is to Hannah, okay? And the ratio should be according to their ages, okay? In the ratio of their ages. And we know that Sue is 9 years old. So under Sue I'm going to write 9. We don't know the age of Hannah. So I'm going to put an empty box here. Okay, because the question is how old is Hannah? We know though that Sue is going to get 18 pence. So under Sue I'm going to write 18 pence. Since we know that they're going to share 40 pence, we can find how much Hannah is going to take. So Hannah is going to take 40 minus the 18 that Sue had. So 40 minus 18, which is equal to 22. And that 22, we wrote it under Hannah. Now, it's a question of simple proportion. So over here we have done multiplication by 2. So 9 times 2 is equal to 18. So to go the other way around, the inverse of multiplication is division by 2. So 22 division by 2 is 11 years. Okay? Now, question 11. Katja, Simon and Anthony invest 40,000, 30,000 and 20,000 respectively in a coffee shop. When we have the word respectively, it means that the first figure represents the first name. So 40 corresponds to Katie, 30,000 represents to Simon and 20,000 represents Anthony. Question A. Write down the ratio of how much they have each invested as simple as possible. So we need to write their names first. So Katie is to Simon, is to Anthony, and we write down these figures. So 40,000, 30,000 and 20,000. Of course we need to simplify that ratio. Okay? we can divide by 10,000. So we're going to cross out 4 zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we end up by 4:3:2. So that is the ratio that they have each invested. Question B. There is a profit at the end of the first year of 45,000. How much does each shareholder receive? So here we are asked to share this 45,000 into this ratio. Okay? Now, again, the first thing to do is that we need to add the ratio. So, total parts is 4 plus 3 plus 2, which is equal to 9. So one part is equal to 45,000 all over 9, division by 9, which is equal to 5,000. So each part represents 5,000. Now Kate invested 4 parts, and each part is equal to 5,000. So to find the value of Katie, we need to multiply 4 times 5,000. Let me write their names here. So Katie, Simon, and Anthony. So Katie will have 4 times 5,000, which is equal to 20,000 euros. Simon, 3 times 5,000, which is equal to 15,000. And Anthony, 2 parts, so 2 times 5,000, which is equal to 10,000. Question C. There is a profit at the end of the second year. Katie receives 12,000. What do Simon and Anthony receive? So, we still need to use this ratio. So I'm going to write again this ratio. So Katie is to Simon is to Anthony, and the ratio is 4:3:2. Now, the question is telling us that Katie receives 12,000. So under Katie, I'm going to write 12,000. And he's asking us what was the profit for Simon and Anthony. We can see here that to get 12,000, we need to multiply 4 by 3,000. So here we have multiplied by 3,000 to get to 12,000. So we need also to multiply times 3,000 here and times 3,000 here as well. So Simon is going to get 3 times 3,000, which is equal to 9,000. And then he's going to get 2 parts, so 2 times 2,000, which is equal to 6,000. And that is how we find out how much each is going to receive. If he tells us what was the total profit, okay, we need to add these together. But that wasn't the question in this regard. So, those are the questions that I wanted to work out with you, so that you will understand maybe better. Okay, hope that this helped you out a bit more. Okay, and you are more confident of how to share an amount in a given quantity. As usual, I will scan these 3 pages. Okay, and I will send them to you, and you can correct your own work. So that's all for now. Bye.